What up, though? Man, I'm telling you what. We got a reaction right now. EA Sports College Football 26. Official gameplay first look. Man, I'm ready for this thing, man. Played the whole College Football 25. I was on Ultimate Team. I was on one-on-ones and like normal 1v1 spot. I didn't play too much Road to the National Championship. I forget, but man, not a bad game. There definitely were some things that weren't popping like that, but I'll tell you what, I'm excited for this game. I hope they fix some weirdo stuff in there because, you know, I don't like getting abused. I don't like getting abused too bad. They gave me some weapons back. There were some good weapons, but I just need that. What do you say? That just a little more balance, you know, because they had a whole bunch of weird stuff last year, especially in the beginning of the year. They had to work on that, and then with some of these abilities like takeoff, can't really rock with that too much. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Oh, what a throw! Yeah, ball game.
Oh no! Let's go, Drake. Oh, no. Let's go. We taking it out. We taking it out.
We are inside beautiful Bryant Denny Stadium. Welcome on into the gameplay first look of College Football 26. Over on that couch, cover athlete of College Football 26, Ryan Williams. And Draker Pachter Jr., we had to bring in a coach to help us, and no better one to find here than Coach Kalen DeBoer.
Man, what y'all think? Alabama on the decline?
Content creator.
I don't know. They might be.
Once again, it is the design director.
I don't know why they invited them, though.
It's great to be back with you. We start off.
Why wouldn't you invite like Ohio State people?
What is this stadium like at night? The people are rocking in Tuscaloosa.
You got Jeremiah Smith now. Y'all got Ryan Williams up here. What's up?
It's amazing. It was surreal coming out for the first time a year ago, and can't wait to do it again.
They need to go ahead and show the game.
We really love that revamp.
All right, this is looking,
which is awesome. It's no different than Coach over here when he goes.
It's looking similar.
He's looking at guys.
I know they changed the graphic below.
Can you throw it? Can you throw a catchable football?
Oh, that was a bait. That was a bait.
That is not a catchable ball right there.
I think they're trying to make people feel better about some interceptions too, because man, there were so many times that folks would throw up some Stevie Wonder throw, man. You're just not getting what you want. Like I need to be able to feel like I can make a difference when somebody makes a mistake.
Talk to me a little bit about what that
brings to play. That has to be a strong feeling because you want to keep going. That's what makes it addicting. Like when you make a mistake,
up on the D-pad,
but you can go capitalize on their mistakes.
Right there on and
that's
off.
a real battle. That's real
competition.
competition.
It's all on the fly. You only get 3 timeouts per half. So, you know, how much of that is, you know, when you hear about the on-the-fly subs and bringing players in, how realistic is that on a day-to-day atmosphere?
Yeah, I mean, you have to orchestrate and work at it. You know, all spring ball.
I love how they have Kalen DeBoer over here,
like trying to simulate best possible, but it's not.
Does this dude even care about video games?
The bullets are flying.
Like that serious.
It is in the game, so a lot of rehearsal, and everyone's got to be on the same page.
Why are we pressing?
Got picked again.
And who's this Bordeaux dude? Like, when did he become the face of college football? To where he's like sitting there with these Alabama players.
I saw him.
Who is this dude?
I saw him throw a ball the other day. And
you know, no disrespect. Like, I respect where you at, but
to recruits coming in, like,
I just don't know. I've never watched your videos.
That is like something that wasn't there 2 years ago, and we're talking about now. Like, this is something that you can actually be a part of. No speed option on the 5. Look at the gap integrity.
That looks pretty similar.
Who is it? Red. There we go. There we go, Red.
I need to check out some pursuit angles, because those pursuit angles were just a joke.
Look at how,
like a legit joke.
Even this doesn't look easy.
Oh, that looks okay.
I don't know if I hit this. He knocked it down. All right, we'll take it.
That looks different right there.
This year we've introduced the ability to change your safety adjustment, do safety alignment. You see some coordinators.
I'm happy about that too, like, because they
look.
I think what they did, right?
Some that will say, "Hey, I'm going to play you 30 yards back, so everything's underneath," or you want to roll them up into the box.
I think honestly, what happened with them coming out with college football is they really did a lot of copy paste. Maybe or maybe not, I don't know a lot, but they did some copy paste. Let's be real. Nobody's making a whole code base for a new game when you have Madden available to you. You're gonna, mix and mingle with what you have already. So they did that, but the hashes just present a difference in the game. You know, it's like the camera's different. You know, at the beginning of the year, I couldn't even see everybody. Like, if somebody goes on a fly route, I basically don't even know to throw it up until they're, like, really gone. And at that point, maybe they have a chance to recover. I don't like that. But they messed up the hard flats. Hard flats were not doing the right thing. And everybody kind of plays compressed towards the middle. Like, with the like, it feels like Madden with the tighter hashes. I want them to actually do something where if it's a hard flat, they follow the flat. You know, that's how it would be. And so I'm just happy that they're doing things that help us really, you know, tailor the defense to what we want. Put somebody low, put somebody middle, put somebody high. We want people to be in the spot. Like, I want to be able to, like, just lock somebody down. I don't want to have this, like, we're going on a roller coaster and I don't know what we're going to do. Like, we're just going to ride it and pause. We're just going to figure out what's going on and be in, like, 30,000 shootouts. I don't want that.
That ability to do it, too. And then you could hit, you know, L3 to get right back out of it and get back to your normal set defense.
I was scared. I should have threw it.
Didn't slide. There's a new tier of abilities in this game with the Heisman.
I wonder if they're going to make it harder for
so that was the, you know, you hear the
quarterbacks
kids talking
to run.
About, hey, let the kids cook, let them cook.
Because they really did that a lot this year.
You do hear the kids saying that.
You really didn't feel the pressure of running with the quarterback.
Yeah, good throw. I look at like
and
Ryan,
even that right there.
I look at like Ryan.
I'm not mad at it.
But against Georgia last year, and there was just those moments. It was just like, hey, he started to cook.
Kind of a slap in the face play, like doing that throw across your body type stuff.
Any type of hot route, audible, they're not getting it off.
Still empty. Still 5 out. Every time, huh?
He's going with the corner.
Got him. Got him.
Dirty.
Bounce.
Gotta feed my guys, you know.
How crazy is it
that
Nico Iamaleava?
He's had a nice little
Nico
game for him.
Iamaleava is going to be at
Now, am I crazy, OG?
totally different program now.
Into the game, new
I was expecting him to stay with Tennessee and go crazy, like get a big draft position, you know, get a big bag.
Came in.
He was looking for that bag too early. I don't know.
You gotta let me score.
I would play in Tennessee before I play
we got 20. We
UCLA.
kept some of the ones
especially
that
since
really
you were a
loved,
freshman starting.
right? The salute, the
you
stuff
about
like
6'15".
So, the gritty returns.
You throwing that thing,
you know,
like,
got to do that.
I know people were saying he's not that good, but what do you expect from a freshman? It's not like he has a really small.
Bordeaux, they invited you into their house.
What do you say? It's not like he has a small scope of play. Like, the quarterback has the largest thing that they have to deal with.
I did see Dre.
Let's do pass protection.
Oh, maybe.
Let's do route progression. Let's actually throw the ball. Let's have mechanics all throughout that. Let's deal with pressure. You know, it's not like a safety.
I love that you noticed.
Not saying safeties don't have to do. Everybody has to play a role, but as a freshman quarterback, being able to go to the 12-team playoff,
to three-quarter,
that's a lot, man.
Three-quarter. It was pivotal that we made these look better. It had to look beautiful. It is the iconic position. So then that also takes in context, right? So that's throwing on the run, throwing screen passes, throwing under duress.
I got to see this in real time because they can really handcraft this to make it look good. I want to see what it looks like in real time throwing on the run.
Here's the other thing.
Because they had some weird animations a few times.
Is that coach is on the same couch as Bordeaux, but he knows Bordeaux's playing as Tennessee, so he's giving him no advice whatsoever.
He's
keeping it.
Great.
I'm going right past it over that side.
By the way, over there.
I'll hit the drag.
Fake.
Nope.
Lobbed it.
No, he tapped it.
I threw the ball the first time.
No, I don't look at what. Coach, don't look at this. You're not seeing anything right now. We haven't touched on this yet, but talk to me a little bit about how quarterback impacts your gameplay.
More than it's ever.
Oh yeah, they said Drew Aller is the best quarterback in the game now.
Up front, right, which we didn't have
like on Regs.
And it was getting the guy what they would call, some would call. You know,
I don't know about that.
Launching point.
Is it because he's about 6'13" right there? Like, is that it? And he was pretty good in Ultimate Team.
You got a 5'10" quarterback and a 6'6", you know, guard, right? You got to throw in throwing lanes or work to throw those. And so now, if you're trying to throw that, 5-yard, drag over the middle,
personally like
sight line, now that's going to hit your accuracy.
I mean, Arch Manning wasn't too bad. It wasn't like he did just something that was like,
he got in the touchdown.
oh my goodness, you have to be the best quarterback ever. But like, he played pretty well when he played.
One of the changes I do love that you guys made this year was how
I guess like
play wide
I don't really
receivers, the
remember
need for you
Nussmeier
to get your
playing,
eyes
but
around
people
the
keep
football
talking
to
about
make a
him.
pick.
Like there's
No
other
more are you
names
able
I
to
would have
just make the Willie Mays catch
maybe,
over the over the shoulder. You got to go
picked
find the
up on.
quarterback.
That's right. We coined it no eyes, no picks. That was it. Especially
Through
like if you're
alley,
throwing a
like, I
9
don't-
route or that go route.
No disrespect, but
you get the hips turned of a DB. You want to.
why would they
throw that
choose him
shot
to be the
now.
best
Or before, it's like
rated
unless he had a
quarterback?
significant speed
That's-
advantage,
that's
you
what doesn't
wouldn't
make
want to
sense to
throw
me.
that ball. And then to your point, that's what we coined the Willie Mays.
Even DJ
picks.
Lagway,
So we
like
wanted to make
I
those
don't like the
seam
Florida
shots,
Gators
those
at
hole
all.
shots that
You
can
know,
now throw back
Bulldogs,
shoulders,
but
be more of a problem for the
that
defense
dog
to
is
handle.
good. Like he's good. I would put him over Drought. Dead serious. He even had his own moment just now, like throwing on the run. Like they're showing the mechanics with his
slide it.
his
You can
play.
change that
Like,
now on the right stick. Flick right for a half slide right, or double tap for a full slide.
oh wait, that was like on the fly, huh? So you didn't even have to go into the menu. I really didn't do a lot of pass protection stuff.
And Bordeaux made no protection call. Didn't slide it. You can change that now on the right stick. Flick right for a half slide right, or double tap for a full slide.
That I like that though. I mean, I already know I might mess with that too much. But I'm not mad at them simplifying those menus because they have a lot of menus coming.
Coach, thank you so much
They
for
have a
hanging out
lot
with
of
us
stuff coming, and
watching these guys, hopefully
it's not
win.
easy
32
if you
guys,
haven't
you're on
been
your own
playing
now.
these type
okay,
games
Coach
too
isn't
long.
here for any motivation anymore. This is on you guys. And,
Like I
we
even
got-
just like blank
so
out when
Ryan's
I'm trying to
key
do
mistakes
stuff.
right now on
Like,
defense. Dre, what, you don't want to
I
play
feel like you need to be the
defense?
type of person
Okay,
that's
you
making
never
money
feel
for you to
okay.
always be
All
like
right.
just dialed in on
Yeah.
every single
He's gonna
thing you
stay
need to
in it,
do.
play coverage. But he may get one right there.
Oh,
Atta
my
boy,
Lord.
atta
Hit
boy.
as he
That's
throws.
nasty.
Respond.
Hit as he
Did they
throws.
kill the
How
corner
about
route
this?
with this game?
Don't worry, we got
That's what they usually do with these Maddens. They see something just dominate and then they kill it.
Campbell Stadium.
We going.
Picked off. We're going the other way.
Crossfield.
Going the other way. Let's go, bro.
What are those pursuit angles?
No, at the 1 yard line.
You gotta let me finish.
What sort of pursuit angle was that? Come on, look at this. Look at these people.
Coming up next, we're going to send Bama on the road to Doak.
All right, bad pass.
Stadium.
But look at Hubbard. Like now, look at those guys in the end zone. They're running backwards. They're running lateral. Why are you like you're in the end zone? Why are you running lateral? Like he's gonna get a touchdown already. What type of? I don't know.
No, you know you want to throw for another touchdown, right?
And he's dropping back to pass. All right, it's good we got Coach out of here.
Maybe it's like about situational
My guy.
Now,
awareness. Because I know the red zone was kind of hard last year.
game one is in the
Maybe it was
books.
because
We
they were
turn
like
the table
dead
and
set,
we
like they
send
just
the Bama
sent the
boys
player
on
straight to the ball.
road to Doak
And that
Campbell
matters
Stadium to
in
take on
those
Florida State. Do
circumstances.
you guys at all
But
curious
that looked like
as
we're in
athletes, as college
prevent
football competitors, do you
and
guys look
they're
forward
trying to
going
get a
on the road
field
little bit and
goal.
playing
That's
other
what
games
that tackle
have
looked
the
like.
chance
That
to
didn't look
quiet
like
some
a
of those
real.
crowds?
Definitely. I mean, like
Real
just,
pursuit angle that I
last
would
season,
take.
I remember
That
like,
I would
the
want.
Georgia game was amazing. All of our home games was amazing. But you know, just having
man,
that feeling going on the
Ryan
road
Williams,
and
respect.
just watching the
But I
stands
can't
clear
wait to
out
whoop
of
ya.
the opposing team.
You know what I'm
it's-
saying?
it's-
Not me,
it's a
my
different
team.
Feeling. It's something
You know,
that you
I can't wait for them to
put into
whoop you.
words. So I mean,
Simple.
that's definitely something that we look forward to.
I love this. We get a little contrast. We had the night game at Bama. Now we got a little 3:30 in
I
the
hope the
afternoon
Steelers
game
pick you
here
up
in,
too.
Tallahassee,
I don't-
Florida.
I don't
And
rock
runs a
with you
jet sweep against a
right
nuclear
now,
bomb
but I
backfield.
want the
You
Steelers
touched
to
on it
pick
a
you
little
up.
bit, but the improvements defensively, especially when it comes to gap integrity,
Yeah.
defending plays like jet sweeps were kind of a pain point. They were hard to stop last year. Is that something that players are going to notice a difference in this year?
Absolutely. We've
Yeah,
done a
so they
lot
killed
there.
the jet sweep.
All new coaching.
I didn't really
adjustments,
feel
but
like
our
the
run
gap
fits,
integrity was too
again, we
bad.
brought in a
I
lot,
think you
put in
just
a
had
ton
to
of time and
manually
effort
have a
into that,
linebacker
coverage
in position.
particular, and so things that
So
should be stopped or
or
stopped
maybe like a
offensively.
safety.
The
Because you can
substitutions,
engage
we're
the
talking
block
about
really
new ways
nice,
you can bring people into the
and
game.
it's kind of
The
like
on-the-fly subs, no longer having to hit
just
pause
stuffing
to
up
bring
that
players
hole
in.
way
I mean,
better.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Just press up
don't-
on the
I don't know. I
deep
guess
ball
if they
now,
wanna
and
work
again,
on that, that's
introduce
cool,
a
but
physics-based damage system
I
like
like it
wear
when
and
you have
tear.
to make
You
a
gotta be
manual
able to
adjustment
have it
like
to
that.
where, you know, you can
Like
just
get
on
closer
in
to
and
the
out of it,
line.
you know. you combine
because
that with all the
that
new
feels
plays that we got,
realistic.
2,800
You know,
new
that
plays,
feels like
45 new
not
formations.
realistic in like a,
You know,
real
the
life football
contextual
sense, but
throws on
realistic
the
in
run,
a
throwing screen
I
passes,
see you're
it just
doing
makes these
something,
plays
I'm going to get in
feel
position.
flow that much smoother.
You know, because this is a
These
video
venues,
game. It can't be
especially
perfect.
when you look at the decimal levels, they increase. And we got Mo Bamba, and the crowd sings with it now this year.
There you go, 3rd and short.
There's a
quick
perfect
throw.
example. Get the ball out high.
Whoa, he hit him
There
with
it
the
is.
Ah,
Nice play.
man.
He put him on TikTok. He put him on Instagram. He put him on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, I understand why they do animations like
How
that,
made you feel?
Bam.
but dog, just being a defender
Yeah. Hey.
and you just get into
All
an
right, now, Bordeaux,
animation
I
where
wanna
your
see,
dude
can
just
you go into the coach
falls,
adjustments? 'Cause we got some
even
new
though
coach
you as a
adjustments, especially
player,
defensively this year.
you're
You
aimed
scroll
up
down there, you've got
perfect.
different ways to play the
All they
option,
did
you've
was
got different
flick
ways
a
to play the
stick or press a
RPO,
button and you're
what
on
I
the
love is down at
ground.
the very bottom, different ways to line up your
I hope they
safeties.
got
So if
that
you're getting
balance.
run on, you
I
can
hope
bring
they
those
just
safeties down into the box.
I love
leave
it. This
that
is one of my
into
favorite
certain
features in the game.
areas.
This is a real life, but you have like the flat alignment that I know Venables was really keen on back in his
Oh, this
Clemson
is
days
pretty
when some
good
of
to
it- some of it in
make it look like
Oklahoma.
the same.
You can bring your safeties
regardless.
up in the box now. You can set them 30 yards back. You
I
can move
really
them to
like
the
that,
field. You
actually.
can move them to the boundary. You can move them wide.
I
You can keep
really
them
like
tight.
that.
And then when you go into coach adjustments, all you got to do is press L3 and you go back to
See,
your
that's
default
so
settings.
smart because of all that like wide formation stuff too. That's really good.
That's a great ball.
Oh,
That's a
my
great
Lord.
ball.
I can see a
That
lot
is
of
the
cat
great
and
ball.
mouse games
Using the revamp
coming
passing,
from that setting
the most
alone.
robust passing system we have, layering the ball, being able to change where you want to put it, throw it around leverage. on your
And I
left
feel
stick.
like that type of
And
stuff.
then you look at the wear and tear too. Right.
That's
going
gonna
to
really show
you
a
can see
good,
which body part is hurt, how bad
skill
the body
gap,
part is hurt.
you know?
And you can sub guys in and out.
Because if you're
and then
doing
simply
all that
press
wide
extra
out
square,
with your
and you can
safeties,
bring back
you're
your
gonna get
starters
killed up
right
the
where you
middle
want.
if people
And
are
there's a bunch of
smart.
filters too, sub by your D line, offensive line, skill
I
positions.
like that.
It's a pretty robust system.
Oh my! The red pass picked off underneath. Now, how do we talk about stunts and twists? That's a big part of this game. We got Bordeaux on defense. So how would somebody use some of these stunts and twists?
So for stunts and twists, you can take any play, and then you just hold
Oh,
down
yeah,
that play
yeah.
call. That's it. So if it's 2-man under, say it's square, you just hold it. You'll get a drop-down menu, and you can pick from maybe like the 12 or whatever is applicable.
Oh, so
to
you
that
hold
front,
it.
right? Not all of them have that basically full coverage.
Oh,
and that way it can be
wow.
more
Any
with
play, I'm going
four.
to be able to add some stunts and twists and change how my D-line creates pressure.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
And then if you don't feel comfortable there, or you want to call it in pre-play, it's in the pre-play menu as
Oh,
well.
okay,
which is
okay, that's
awesome.
good too.
So we talked to many different coordinators, defensive coordinators around the country, and they kept talking about how do we move the quarterback off of his launch point. A lot of them can stay in that 2-high, 3-high shell, but play different games up front. They didn't play enough games up front there because that is 6.
I like that because I started noticing towards the end of the year on Ultimate Team
Great, dude.
when everybody had their abilities and whatnot.
You saying hi to who? You saying hi to in the
Like
crowd?
they have good blocking in this game. I like it, but I also like that.
I did not mean to hit
You know
that
what I
button.
discovered
Give me
was
that.
when you start to slant your line a certain way, slant them out, slant them to the right. You know, spread them out, deal with all these different things,
Every once in a while,
and-
going up
and just
batting
not
the ball
give
away when you know you can't
the
get
same
that's gotta feel
look to
great.
the.
You just want picks all the
That's
time.
just a
Are
game,
you
but like
holding
not the
wide
same
button?
look to the line. You get way more pressure, like way more pressure.
Hit the player.
I like that.
Which talks about some of those
It
new
just seems like they're
animations we
making
have
this,
for,
like, the best
mid-air,
football game.
tackles. You talk
I
about
know
some
there's
of
so
the
many
catch point
people that
animation,
love Madden
some of those hit
mainly.
sticks through the
Absolutely.
catch.
Yeah, it
Adding
probably
more coverage
plays
there,
better
more
without
control.
abilities.
Control
I don't know,
is
but
number one with everything that we do.
just the
Then when it comes to hit
control
sticks and
over
wear
your
and tear,
team. This just
now
feels
there's damage
amazing.
to the defensive player when he
I love
misses
seeing
a
this
hit
type of
stick or
thing.
gets blown up.
I was waiting for
I
this
think
so
Bordeaux's
long in
awareness
Madden.
level
They
is low. His
just
composure
they
is
played
low.
with
He's
us.
still
They
thinking about
never
that.
Stadium pulse is
they
all
never
the
really
way up.
gave this to us in Madden.
But he's taking the shot.
I think he's got him. No eyes, no picks. We got this. He's bet. That's a catch.
He got it. I love
The
that.
deep ball is still there. I like that. The game's not fun when the deep
ankles.
ball is not there.
Oh no.
Let's go, Drake. Let's go. We taking it out. We taking it out. We taking it out. I need my yard. I need my yard.
Dan Orlovsky.
Still the end zone. No.
That went on Orlovsky. That thing. Man, that's tough.
It was on the 1 yard line. He's
We have dissension on the team.
Yeah. Ryan Williams.
Seeing the reception
Good job,
from the after
man.
last year, what was
Choosing
that
receiver.
like for you and
'Cause
for
you're
the team in
very
general?
great at that.
Incredible. Heartwarming.
Very
the guys
great.
just worked incredibly hard. And you come out and it's just the challenges is there, right? There's 134 teams at that time, right? All the different stadiums, the pageantry, and every team was delivered as someone's favorite team. But most importantly, like we're seeing now, it starts and
out of there.
ends with gameplay.
Keep going.
Then we're going to
Hey,
oh my God.
I had to let it.
the word I keep going back to is controller. Putting the control, both the offense and the defense, and letting that chess match play out on the virtual gridiron. I love that. That is one of the new animations. That's one.
I wonder if people are gonna be spamming that.
Before the quarterback actually held on through that tackle.
All that rushing, all that
right,
blitzing.
Exactly, it would have hit right there. But now those
think about it too.
And a lot of times they'll just
people were spamming blitz.
No, we're not pressing.
Stuff so hard, especially in like that middle to late year. That just was getting so toxic, man. And I understand why they did that extender. Letting people get extender, but man, that stuff was getting annoying too. Like it was like fighting fire with a nuke almost, or like TNT. It just got real tough out there. But I mean, I guess you gotta really figure it out, because not everybody's gonna play real defense. You know, they're not gonna line up with some zones.
Every Saturday,
know how to use these different zones: cover 4, cover 3, cover 2. Different reasons why. The computers might not even play
No
right.
doubt,
You know,
it's
so it's
super
like
explosive, a bunch of fun. Like every single play, you know something.
I
big
get
gonna
it,
happen,
but
whether it's for your
I hope they
squad,
figure
the
that
other
balance
squad,
out this
and
game.
that's what
That they
college
had
football
some
is all about.
chances
And this
to
has
kind of
been
think about
your
it.
first look at gameplay here in
and work
college
on it.
football 26. We can't wait for you to get your hands on it. Worldwide launch is
Yes, Sirski. All right, that was it. Gameplay first look. I can't wait to play it. What's it? Yeah, we got about a week now. I'm gonna be on that thing going stupid, playing squads, playing ultimate team. Probably gonna do some one-on-ones too. I gotta play with regular teams a little bit. Might do a little series, not like a series of like real series, just some gameplays, get something up. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing this for sure. I'll play this my off time. Definitely up. Thank you for watching. Hope y'all have a nice day. So if you like the video, drop a like. Rocking with me, drop a sub. You know what I'm saying? Sub up. Simple. But we're gonna keep it going, and deuces.